we're back. So this is part 2 of my video of like how to prevent that bloatedness. So I'm gonna have to go and trim my hair. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love how it looks. But it's just I think like it doesn't have that body. I mean, woman, you all know what I'm talking about, right? But I love the length. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I'm gonna miss it though. But anyway, so part 2 of my other video. I think I've mentioned in my previous videos about like the fermented food that you should try, especially like oats and rice and whatever. The margarines and the oils, like try to stay away from the vegetable oils and use more of like olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oils. Also don't buy the margarines, try to stick to normal butter, because remember, even though it's expensive, it's better you spend your money in the grocery and buy the healthy stuff than you spend the money by a doctor trying to make yourself get better, right? So yeah, I'm getting ready, by the way. So we spoke about that. We also spoke about like the cholesterol high foods, which is like the shell foods like shrimp, crab, and oysters and stuff. Even though oysters is really good, it's high in magnesium and zinc, right? But just don't have too much of it. So the healthier stuff is more like the fish. But if you're like me, who's allergic to fish, try to get it from your flax seeds, your sesame seeds, or your avocados, right? Another thing too, I think we spoke about is like the ingredients in milk, right? Because some of these milk actually has oils in it, like the canola oils and the buttermilk oil, when really just try to get the organic oil. So if you could just like get the natural cow's milk or the goat's milk, that's fine, right? Fun fact, did you know that cancer cannot survive in an alkaline body or an iodized body? So when you're buying salt, try to get the iodized salt, or even you can just buy kelp because you get some iodine in it. And even if you have ulcers, right? You remember ulcers is caused by acid reflux, and the opposite of acid is alkaline. So if you could get like an alkaline diet in, you could actually heal up that tummy. One of the spices that does help with that, believe it or not, is cayenne, right? Paprika irritates more, but cayenne helps, and it helps with the bloatedness. It lowers down blood sugar, it lowers down blood pressure, and it thins your blood. So if you're on any anticoagulant, meaning a blood thinner, that is not for you. Stay away from it. Don't come and say I tell you to use it. Okay, good, nice. The next thing too is like when you're buying your ingredients, talk about paprika, read your ingredients, please read it. Oh my god, watch out, my eyeliner smudge earlier. Oh gosh. Anyway, whatever, right? So this is pure paprika, and this brand actually has this thing called anti-caking agent. Now this probably has it too, and they probably didn't put it there, but I prefer to read. So if I had a soup, oh, they didn't put anything like that, you know. Oh, wrong side. Anything like that. Great. To have any bloatedness too, if it is like you're looking for a late night snack and you think like the tea is not cutting it, try popcorn. Not popcorn, popcorn. And I'm not talking about like the caramel popcorn and the frosted popcorns and stuff like that. I'm talking about like normal popcorn. You could pop it normally in your pot or microwave or whatever, but it is filling. It has less fat, it's easy to digest. If it is you decide, okay, you're going to take a nap, it's not going to rest on your stomach too much, right? Another thing would be like soursop tea. Soursop tea to also help with cancer, same thing with papaya, moringa, matcha, fenugreek, elderberry. I could go on and on and on, right? And you could have that before. It also helps you with if you have insomnia, right? So if you have insomnia, that helps. It gets rid of the gas, and that's so. Another thing too, I would like you all, if anybody has tried it, I've heard, but I've never tried it personally, right? I've never tried it personally, but I know people who tried it and they said it works for them. So like if it is you don't have like an antihistamine on you, and you take some like a shot of alcohol, like pure alcohol, like whether it's vodka or whatever, it actually gets rid of your allergies. I don't think I want to risk it, but if anyone like tried it, because I want like one other person to tell me, I'll walk with a nip wherever I go, like serious stuff, because I prefer that than the actual pills, right? So we're not abusing it, we're just using it for medicinal reasons. Another thing too, I think I mentioned about the rices. Use the basmati rice compared to the normal rice. Now I know basmati rice is expensive. Don't use the jasmine rice, please. It has like a way more high concentration of starch. I remember we're trying to stay away from the starch. So the basmati is supposed to have like less starch in it. So what I usually do is like I buy one bag of normal rice, one bag of basmati, and I try to like incorporate my basmati like for 2 days for the week, and then use the normal rice for the normal 3 days, right? Um, yeah. Another thing that okay, I can't find enough. Oh, right. Another thing too is the type of starches you use. So like I bought this, and this has like the pea starch and bean starch, which is way better than normal flours do. Yeah, a normal flour, right? So those are some of the stuff that I try to do, and sometimes I try to use, because what you put in your body, it will determine like where it goes. Remember, whatever you digest is going to store in your cells, and well, that is going to basically either make you gain weight, pressure goes up, sugar goes up, and all these things. And you see, people don't understand that. They don't. I mean, yes, everything we like it fast and quick for our fingertips, but there are certain things that is better you do organic. Like for example, I bought some chives recently, and those chives were like really really big. Like what I mean big, it's like, you know what, I'm gonna plant this shit. And I did. I got a pot, I put some soil, I put in the roots, I watered them, and because I did not add chemicals to it, my stalks, my leaves, they were very very skinny and thin and small. And I realized, right, because I'm not putting the excess chemicals in them. When you have like chicken too, but I guess they put the chemicals in the feed now though, so that's the only problem, right? But yeah, when you sit down and you grow your chicken, you know it's organic, your stuff is organic. But at the same time, when you spray pesticides, I mean, people don't really want to look up for like the regular pesticides, organic pesticides, not regular pesticides, organic pesticides, right? So that's the whole point of all of this. You know, we're trying to be careful what we're putting in our bodies, and that's it. Like everything now comes in tin. You know, our beans and whatnot, and beans supposed to like actually is not something I would recommend, because beans actually make you bloated, right? It's nice to have it ever so often, but it does fill you. So even though yes, it's in some tins and whatnot, I try to tell people lentils are the easiest thing to cook. Like let it soak overnight, because it's a sort of a fermenting process in water, and use it the next day. It's easier to cook, right? Same thing too with certain types of beans, but I like lentils. I don't really like any other kind of beans. And I afraid pressure cooker. I don't own one. I'm scared of it. I'm not gonna lie, because I saw when my mom was here the things that happen with that pressure cooker. I'm like, nope. I am staying far. If I have to sit down and wait like 2 hours for that thing to cook, I will wait 2 hours to cook than actually putting on a pressure cooker. Oh, guys, Levi is here. What's your name, baby? By the way, he has stomach issues as well. Yes, I'm telling them your business. Oh, what a cute he is, y'all. Oh my gosh. This is my youngest. Okay, let me put you down. So yes, oh, I can't remember if I mentioned peppers. Peppers also help if you have stomach cancer, right? Now, peppers for people who have like acid reflux and stuff, use the cayenne. So I'm a pepper lover. I love scorpion pepper, but as I say, different folks, different strokes. So I hope you all enjoy this video, and if you all try anything that I've mentioned here, let me know how it goes, but only let me know like after a month. Don't come and try for a few days and tell me it didn't work. Right? So yeah,